that's all last week's work. And those two that were on the bottom, my brothers, I have two younger brothers, they say that those two are like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I feel like I can't. It's 10:52. I woke up a little later today. I woke up at 9. Today is the first day since, September where it'll reach 60 degrees.
Sẽ không bao giờ em đi lấy chồng nếu chưa gặp người em đang ước mơ.
But I feel like what I'm doing, let me lock in for this. I feel like what I'm doing, I'm an artist, full-time, and I'm my own business, right? And so many ways to put it. Oh my gosh. I'm living my life on creative mode. I literally could be in bed all day. I could make nothing. I could do nothing. I could have no ideas. I could make no money. And I could fail, and I could have to go apply, do something else, and have somebody else tell me what to do. But living life on creative mode, being an artist, being my own business, it means that I actually have to create stuff. I have to create paintings, I have to create products, ideas, videos, to advertise them, to share, to get people into my life, into my story. I have to be doing stuff, right? And I feel like ever since, New Year's, from January 1st until literally maybe 2 days ago, so early March, I have been at just an energetic low, just because it's winter, and I've kind of been okay with it. I've just been chilling and letting myself chill, letting myself reflect, letting myself do things a little slower. But I feel like that big push, even with the paintings, I haven't had a really big push until last week. And so these two paintings are like my latest breakthrough. And I feel like this always happens when the seasons change, especially with spring. The best painting I ever made was late March last year. Nice. I don't know, you guys, making a YouTube video is like meditating. You just show up as you are, and you just make something straight from where you're at, you know what I mean? I just want to do my day and have the video camera on it and see what happens. Yeah, so these are the paintings from last week. Let me show you. Okay, these two down here, Monday and Tuesday, these are some of the best paintings I think I've ever made. There's something in them that is so alive and so real, because when I made them, I had no idea what I was doing. I was literally just like with this one, I made this red line first, and then the blue one, and then I made that little orange. I was like, and I was like, wait, it looks like a guy praying or something. So you can see him right there, and then everything around it was just intuitive, just going with the flow. I paint so that I can have something to do while I'm listening to music. I'm just having fun. This one, I think it's a little bit ridiculous how good this is. And again, I'm always gonna speak my paintings up if I love them. And I love this painting. It's look at this part. Oh, and on a good camera, you can really see it. See, because I keep filming it on my phone, for Instagram. But you can't see it. Look at that, look at that purple and green up there. Oh my gosh. And then black. I don't use much black, but you see the black back there? It just makes the moon look like it's, coming forward through this oncoming night sky. This one's okay, I think. It was supposed to be, it ended up looking like this guy walking through a snowstorm. So that's kind of the idea there, but a little bit weird, This one's kind of cool. I did this one quickly. It's just this guy at the, you know, at the edge of a hill right there looking down. Kind of fun. This one I actually did with my art class. So this is so cool. I teach this 10-week art class. It's inspired by my evolution in art, like the evolution I went on. And we go from color theory stuff through art history toward more personal expression, symbolism, inner child, intuition, stuff like that. Anyway, on class 9 of 10, we just paint together and we discuss. And this is the painting that I did with the class. And I think it's cool. It's like this guy, see the guy in the middle, and he's like trying to reach out for like maybe that orb right there or something. And then it almost looks like he has wings. I don't know. Kind of cool. And then this one is also pretty cool. Tree right here. It's kind of like this tree coming over here, and then this like night sky. And then there's this man right here. I don't know if you guys see that, but he's like, I guess he's like, his face is down and he just looks very downcast. My idea was to call it the ascetic. And it's like he's kind of existing in this landscape, but I don't know, there's just this feeling to him that's, he's a part of it. Like you see how this is, there's that yellow orange in him, and then it kind of extends up there and around, but it's not connected to him. He's like a part of it. But there's something very sad about it. Anyway.
Suốt nhiều đêm suy nghĩ em sẽ yêu ai, yêu người trai chiến tiến hay chàng ở hậu yêu ai cho má khói phai hồng, cho duyên không hẹn, cho lòng không xót đâu. Sẽ không bao giờ em đi lấy chồng nếu chưa gặp người em đang ước mơ. Trong lớp áo phai màu vì mưa nắng, bao năm tháng quân hành nhiều cay đắng, đấu tranh cho toàn dân.
Alright, it literally just didn't come together the same way that these ones did. And I actually feel like it was partially because I'm not used to doing the camera thing while I was painting, so I kind of had to get out of the vibe and then set the camera up and stuff. So I'm gonna be a little smarter about that next time. And it didn't work out today, but that's really the name of the game. You just show up and you do the work, and good things happen. Just want to chat for a bit. I started making this video on principle, basically. I had a conversation with my friend last night who motivated me to start making videos on Instagram in the first place, which is the only reason that I've sold paintings to people that I don't know around the world. If I didn't post on Instagram, if I didn't post, nothing would have happened, you know? Over time, I've been talking about wanting to get back on YouTube and post. It's all about just showing up and doing reps. And that's what this, the spirit here is in this YouTube video. The point is just to show up and to get the camera out and to do it. And to not judge it so much. Because things build over time. And you have to show up for them to build over time. And you can't judge them day to day while you're building them. So that's what this is, and that's all. Okay, I'm gonna go on a walk now. I'm waiting for my girlfriend to arrive from school. She's a teacher. Falling into this rut of making work that was overly ordered. No? So I was falling into a rut. I just want you guys to know. This is what artistic breakthrough looks like. It took me about an hour to make that, maybe 45 minutes. It takes a while to make some of these videos.